Stress and the microbiome. So stress negatively impacts beneficial flora in several different ways. First off, stress hormones, especially those that are chronic, directly impact the diversity and volume of beneficial flora through changes in immune function. And as well, stress typically triggers cravings for food that tend to shift the balance of the microbiome toward favoring the opportunistic or more harmful flora. So again, if we're stressed out, if we're not getting good sleep, we tend to crave those sugary, refined type foods and tend to lean more towards that standard American diet, which again has been shown to lead to situations of dysbiosis and harm the beneficial flora. So exercise seems to have the exact opposite impact that stress has on the microbiome. So exercise positively impacts beneficial flora in several different ways. Exercise both enhances the range of diversity of beneficial flora, and exercise also increases the total volume of beneficial flora. So it's not exactly understood why that takes place, but it's thought that exercise acts to lower the gut pH to more of an acidic environment, and also changes in immune cells in the gut lining that hinder harmful growth of flora. So again, exercise very, very beneficial for the microbiome. So what if, despite my best efforts to, change my diet, to get more active, to better control my stress, I'm still struggling in certain areas and I'm still concerned about the health of my microbiome? Should I consider a probiotic supplement, and can that be helpful? There is quite a bit of literature in the research regarding to the positive benefits from taking a probiotic supplement. A few thoughts as you might go about researching different options for you on the market. Try to choose a supplement with an active culture count at least in the billions. You'll see products on the market anywhere from 10 to 20 on up to even 50 billions of active cultures. Really, the more the better. Choose a supplement with diversity of cultures. Look for at least 10 different types of beneficial flora. Again, you'll see options on the market as high as even 20 to 30 different types of beneficial flora. Choose a supplement that includes prebiotics as part of the supplement formula. Again, probiotics are those living active cultures. The prebiotics essentially is the food for those probiotics. So certainly we can get a lot of those from the diet, but it's also a good idea to have those prebiotics included in your supplement formula. And also look for supplements that have a delayed release formula. This helps to protect the probiotics as they make their way through your stomach. So always best case scenario, if we can make changes to our lifestyle, improvements in our diet, improvements in stress management, improvements in exercise. But I certainly understand that those best case scenarios aren't always the most practical. So probiotics can help in those instances. Gut health and your habits. So this quick slide here is really all about kind of putting it all together from a lifestyle perspective to give us all the best case scenario in terms of supporting a healthy microbiome. So certainly incorporating more whole plant-based foods is one of the best things that you can do, especially those plant foods with soluble fiber, as well as some of those resistant type starches. You're going to find those food components in oats, for instance, and apples and whole grains. Beans are probably one of the best sources, as are nuts. So most of your whole plant-based foods are going to be a prebiotic in one way or another. So do look to include more of those types of foods in your diet. Consider incorporating natural food sources of probiotics, such as yogurt or sauerkraut, for instance. These foods already have those live active cultures in them, and when we're incorporating not only the natural probiotics with those plant-based prebiotics, that's really the best case scenario for gut health there. Limit sources of high fructose corn syrup, artificial sweeteners, alcohol, red meats, and too many dairy products. Those foods have been shown to have a negative impact on beneficial flora. It's recommended really to only take antibiotics when absolutely necessary, as these medications can really wreck the microbiome. So they're definitely going to take care of those infections that you want to get rid of, but they're also going to have a negative impact on the microbiome as a whole. And be aware of the impacts of other medications as well. Just be knowledgeable of what you might be taking and how that impacts the health of your microbiome. Do your best to take steps to better manage your stress and get more active, as those two things also have an impact on both the diversity and the total number of positive beneficial flora. Again, if you're still feeling like your health habits aren't quite getting you to your goals, and that's a good time to consider a probiotic supplement. Thank you all for joining me for this presentation on the microbiome. I find it to be just a fascinating topic, and really an emerging science that researchers continue to learn more about on a regular basis, and all the different ways that the microbiome impacts our health is really quite striking. So again, thank you all for joining me. If you have any questions on this topic or wellness related questions in general, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you. Have a great day.